Hey guys, what is up? Minecraft Minus here, and today we are playing more Minecraft, but this is a mod showcase on the Metallurgy mod. I think I pronounced that right. But it is a very, very special mod. It adds in over 48 brand new ores. Let's say that again, 48 brand new ores, and all of them do special different things. So what we're gonna do here is this is actually some of the armor I actually put on for my guy. That's the chest plate, the leggings. We are actually going to be going through that, of course, in this review. Let's go back into our normal vision and let's go one by one through these. So first off, let's go to the regular Minecraft ones. They actually added new textures to the weapons. So if you go in here, they give you the stone shovel, pickaxe, axe, hoe, and sword. We're gonna actually take the stone sword and we're just gonna compare throughout the entire mod review with these four swords. So with the iron, they add this, and then they add 4 brand new armor textures, along with, of course, the weapons. For the gold, again, brand new. I like the armor a lot, although if you put it on, it doesn't look any different than normal armor, I guess. The normal gold armor. So that kind of stinks, but oh well. It's still really good. So we're actually gonna put the gold in last because it's actually the weakest. And then here is diamond again. This looks great. Like if you were going to put this on, like if the texture actually looked like this, you would look like probably like the Statue of Liberty probably. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But it might look different to you guys, but that's the first thing that came to my head. We're gonna put this in our inventory. So we're gonna keep these around with us just to compare how powerful all these are. Before I continue, I forgot to tell you that if you guys are planning on using this mod, and I'll tell you why later, but it's recommended that you have not enough items because there's a lot of crafting recipes. Because some of the ores you have to craft instead of like finding the ground like normal ores. Some of them you have to craft. So I recommend having not enough items just because you can turn on the recipe mode and it will show you the recipes, and that will go a long way towards helping. And I have that actually set in right now, right here. So the metallurgy, let's go right through all the ores first. So the metallurgy, the basic ones, or the base ones, the copper. So here the copper armor, 5, so that's about as strong as a stone pickaxe. The copper dust and the copper ingot, again, we'll get through those later. The armor, of course. Tin, there are no weapons or armor for tin. It's one of those ones where you're gonna have to craft a lot of other things with the tin. So again, we'll go through that later. Again, so there's tin. The manganese. I'm sorry. I might not actually pronounce all these correct because they just are. I've never heard of them before, and they just sound pretty weird. So this is the manganese. I think you pronounce it. And again, it doesn't have any armor or anything. We're gonna be looking at that later and why it doesn't. Bronze. Bronze is about as strong as a stone sword again. Here are all the weapons and all of the armor. Next up, the hepatizon. We're gonna call it that. Hepatizon, about as strong as a stone sword, but this I think looks a little bit better than the bronze or the copper. I like the hepatizon a little bit better. Damascus. This one I think looks really cool. It's 6, so it's about as strong as an iron sword, and these are the 4 armor pieces that you can get, plus all of the weapons. Angmalon, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's as strong as an iron sword, and here are the ingots and dust, and then here are the 5 tools and the 4 armor pieces. For steel, 7, about as strong as a diamond sword. You're gonna have to craft this, I'm pretty sure. The stronger ones, most of them you have to. Yep. So you're gonna have to craft them, and again, we'll go through that later. So you're gonna have to craft them, but it's about as strong as a diamond sword. Let's go through the next one. Oh, and these are all like the blocks when you kind of like how the iron blocks are if you combine all iron pieces in an entire crafting table. That's kind of like this, where if you put in each slot of the crafting table a copper ingot or a dust, I think it's ingot, you will get a block. So yeah. The precious ones, so these are more, I don't know why they call it precious, but I guess these are more precious than the ones. Zinc, you cannot get any armor, again, will be used for crafting other ones. Silver, not the same, it is 5, so it's about as strong as a stone sword. it has these are the silver ingots and silver dust and all of the other items in the silver part. The platinum, it is about as strong as a stone sword, which I'm kind of surprised by, because platinum, everybody, or not everybody, but usually is thought to be as strong as or not as strong, but as rare as diamond. So I'm kind of surprised that we see that as strong as a stone sword. So I don't know, it's just me, I guess. Here's the platinum armor and the tools, the ingot and the dust. For the brass is about as strong as a stone sword, and it is, and here are all the armor, I guess. Yeah. So Electrum, I think this is probably one of my favorite ones I've shown you yet. There is one that I'm going to show you in a little bit that I love, and I feel like with all my heart it's gonna be my favorite one. So with that said, Electrum, here it is, 5, so about as strong as a stone sword. It has, so I guess, yeah, so this is gonna be kind of a lame one to try to talk about, because I'm just gonna be saying the exact same thing over and over again. But here are the armor pieces and tool pieces and ingots and dust. But the next one, ooh, I forgot to put a sign on this one. We'll just look at that one when we get to it. Ignatius, I guess. Oh, these are in the Nether. These are the ones you could find in the Nether. I guess there's a lot of them in the Nether. Oh, we might take a trip there in the future. The reason there's 2 holes in the ground is because they give you 2 TNTs things in this one. The HE TNT and the LE TNT. And what happens is, I spawned them over here just in case they were like a big explosion, and I was correct. They were a huge explosion. Good thing I didn't place them right in the middle. That would not have been a smart idea whatsoever, and I would have had to restart making my entire setup. But great thing I put it way over there, and it actually chipped off part of, I think, this row, the fantasy row. I think it chipped off 1, and I just had to replace it. So that was pretty easy. The Ignatius, I guess, I think that's how you pronounce it, is as strong as an iron sword. These ones give you different things. So Ignite 1, I'm pretty sure is just fire aspect, or fire aura, or whatever. But here are all the armor tools and ingot and dust. And again, these are the blocks. Shadow iron, as strong as regular iron, but it gives you weakness 1. And here are the armor tools and ingots. The Lemurite, you cannot craft anything. We'll show you that. We'll show you what to do with that later. The Medasium, as strong as iron or diamond this time. It gives you a looting 1, so that's useful. And here are all the armor pieces. The Medasium is, I guess, really cool. The Viroxeres, I guess, +7, so about as strong as diamond sword, but it gives you poison 1, and it gives, this is pretty bright green, so it's pretty cool. Next up, this Ceroclase, as strong as a diamond sword, gives you slowness. Here are all the weapons and armor and ingots. The Odorite. Here are the dust and the ingots. And so, I'm sorry, but again, we are going to be looking at that later. There's quite a lot of them, or there's a couple of them where they don't even give you, or I guess that they don't give you armor because you're just going to craft other armor pieces with it. The Calendarite is as strong as a diamond sword. Yeah, so here are all the tools, armor, and the ingots. The Vulcanite, I think this is pretty cool actually. This is the Vulcanite. It gives you fire aspect 2, or fire aura 2, or ignite 2, and it's as strong as a diamond sword. I thought this was one of my favorite ones. It's not my favorite because my favorite is actually the one right after it, I'm pretty sure. Yep. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I think it just looks really cool. And if you were to start off a survival series where you just play in the Nether, which is not that bad of an idea, I might even try that out myself. Record an episode and put it up if it looks good. But that is what I think it'll be actually really useful. Except that you couldn't get water, but you know that's pretty. There's other ways to get water, I guess. The Sanguinite. This is the armor that I actually was wearing at the beginning of it. I love this one. It gives you Wither 1 +8. So it's stronger than diamond. It's really powerful and it's really good. So we're actually going to take this one with us, and we are going to, actually we're not going to wear the rest of it, we're going to pick out a different one. But this is what the Sanguinite sword, that's what Sanguinite is. The Shadow Steel, it's +7, it's weakness 2, so it's as strong as a diamond sword, but again it has weakness 2. So it's a little bit better than it. The Shadow Steel armor, and the Shadow Steel tools and ingots. The Analashite, I'm guessing it's pronounced, is +7, but it gives you poison and slowness. So it's pretty good if you ask me. It's not, of course, as good as the Sanguinite one, but it's pretty good. So yeah, so this is the armor, tools, and the ingots. The Amordine gives you +7, but it gives you healing as well. So I don't know if it means it heals you, or it just heals itself. That's something you guys would have to look up on your own. But that is what the Amordite looks like. Amordine. So those are the ones you can find in the Nether. Remember that. You can only find those ones in the Nether. These ones are fantasy ones, so I'm guessing these ones are like... These ones are we're going to probably find a lot of powerful ones in here. In fact, one of them are like the most powerful one in the game. And it is a very... And they like give it a whole... Like they have like something that looks like a... I'll show you it. It looks like a enchantment table. It's like that. And it's really powerful, I guess. And we might even try that off at the end. In the fantasy section, we have the Promethium. +5, so it's about as strong as a stone sword. So not extremely powerful. But, well. I mean, we have better armor than that, don't we? But, there's probably some that's starting off armor where it's kind of like leather where you get it. And then once you can upgrade, you can upgrade. Deep Iron. +6, so about as strong as an iron sword. Here are all the weapons and armor, and just to point out, the weapons and stuff, I think get cooler as we advance. Like, they look more spectacular as we advance, like the textures are better. But I don't know if that's just me. Put that down in the comments if it's like that for you too. I don't know if it's just me. But Infuscolium, see, I thought this was the one that kind of surprised me that they didn't have any armor for it, just because it's such a cool pinkish purplish color. I was just kind of surprised by that. Black Steel, +6, so about as strong as an iron sword. And here are all the items for the Black Steel. Hourglass, +6, so about as strong as an iron sword. It's nice, cool orange color. Orange is my favorite color, and I like it that it's orange. I like that a lot. The Astral, +5, so stone sword, not the best. Oh well. But the armor looks, I think that the helmet looks really cool. And so yeah, this is the Astral armors and items. The Karmit, but as strong as a stone sword, which I thought was pretty surprising, just because the things that they tend to make cooler were more powerful. But this one looks really cool for something that was only +5. So in the near future update, possibly making it +6 at least, +7. That's just me though. Mithril, +7, so strong as a diamond sword. It's a nice teal bluish color. I like that a lot. I thought that was pretty cool when I first saw it. The Rubracium, again, only dust and ingot. I thought that was another surprising one just because it was a nice red color. Quicksilver. It's Quicksilver. +7. So it's about it's as strong as a diamond sword. Not as strong as a Sanguinite, as that again is the strongest one we've seen yet. Probably won't stay like that for long though. The armor and stuff, we're still looking for that armor that I want to wear for the rest of the episode. +7 for a Hayroth. I was surprised this one wasn't in the Nether because Hades, Nether, sort of like that fiery aspect. I'm surprised that they didn't put fire aspect on it, or it's in the Nether. But oh well. In fact, I don't even know if it isn't for sure. Or Calcium, +7, so as strong as a diamond sword. The armor looks pretty cool. I like the sword though with the spikes. I thought that was pretty cool the first time I saw it. The Selenogel, I'm tempted to say, +7, so diamond sword, powerful. The armor looks pretty cool. The helmet, I think I like it. I just think the helmet looks really cool. I think the helmet looks really cool in all of them. This one I now put a sign on. What is it? Adamantine. So it's as strong as a Sanguinite armor, but this one has Wither 1, so I'm gonna say it's stronger, but I still like it because I just think it still looks cool. There is a bug with this where if you put it on, but then you take it back off. Oh, guess it's not like that anymore. But there was this bug where if I put it on and I took it back, or if I took it off and I put it back on, I would still have something in my inventory or something like that. Oh well. So I'm gonna actually wear this, and I'm actually gonna take the sword with me too. What does it look like in my... Okay, so that's what it looks like. So So that is the adamantine armor. Let's look at this. That looks pretty cool, actually. That looks boss. At Laris, it has +8, and I'm gonna actually keep this too, because again, I think the more powerful stuff looks the coolest, which I guess makes sense. You know, cooler armor, cooler looking, harder to get. I like it because it has like the diamond, like the jewel hang off, I guess I want to say. I just think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It looks pretty awesome. The Tartarite. This is the most powerful armor, I'm pretty sure, in the game. I think it's plus 9. Yep, +9, so it's all by itself in this row. It is pretty spectacular. We're actually going to put it on. I haven't tried this kind on yet, which is pretty surprising just because it's the strongest. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. This is what the Tartarite looks like, and I don't know how you get this. Let me look it up. Tartarite. Did I actually find it? Nope, it's made from Atlaris dust and adamantine dust. So those are both something that you have to find. I'm pretty sure adamantine. Yep, you have to crush that yourself, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. And then what was the other one? Atlaris, I'm pretty sure it was. So these are two things that are really powerful and really hard to find. So you just keep going up that tab until you get all the way to Tartarite, I guess. So it's pretty up there, pretty far up there, pretty hard to get. This is the Ender stuff, the Examite, +7, so it has pretty cool armor. I think it looks cool because it has the Ender Dragon look to it. That's where I should put this on. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty cool just because it has the Ender Dragon look to it. The Meutoite doesn't have anything. It just has the dust and everything like that. And then the Cichalcos, +8. So again, the Tartarite is the strongest thing in the game. But here it is. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So that is what those are all the ores. And I think just alone the mod looks cool just like that. But we're gonna get into something that makes it a lot cooler in just a second. That is our stone crusher and our crusher and our furnace. So what to do is you grab, let's take the copper ingot, and let's take a piece of fuel. Well, I guess I grabbed 2 sets. So you're gonna put the copper on the top, you're gonna put the ingot on the bottom. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait for it to we're gonna actually grab this while we're at it. So it is going to cook. It actually takes a while. There is a way how you can make it faster. I think, is it just better crusher that makes it go faster? Yep, so it's just the crusher speed that is dependent on what type it is. So like this one's already done by the time this one is only like halfway done. So that's what makes it faster. And then so when this one's done, I'll show you what to do with that. I'm going to get a crafting table. I'm gonna place it down. So then what's gonna happen is when this one's done, wait for it. So you're going to put the ingots in here, and it's going to turn into dust. So you're going to put the dust in your inventory, of course, and you're going to place one of them down and another one down. And you're going to get a different type. So 1 tin and 1 copper equals 2 bronze. And then to put that back into an ingot, you're going to put it back, or you're going to put it into a furnace, I think. I might have taken the wrong thing. Just going to put it in there, and it's going to turn back into a tin, or this is going to turn back into a tin ingot. But you can do that with bronze. Except I'm pretty sure you can do something with the bronze. Yep, so the bronze and the tin, or the bronze and the gold equals hepatizon, or iron and the bronze equals Damascus. So you just kind of work your way up there until you get, so let's say Tartarite. So these two could combine that one, and one of these two could get that one, that one, so on and so forth until you get to the final tier, and then I'm guessing it just stops. But yeah, that's how the crusher and everything works. A couple other items, but there's some mods also by him that you have to have in order for it to work. So that is it for this mod. But again, it's big enough in itself. It's just a great mod. I haven't actually tried it in a world yet. But again, before you leave, I would like to recommend not enough items for this one because of all the crafting recipes, and that's what not enough items is great for, is that it can show the crafting recipes. I love that idea. The TNT are very explosive, so don't even, or if you're gonna try them far away from your land. But yeah, I think that is it, guys, for this mod showcase. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a video by Minecraft Minus. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, rate, comment, anything that shows that I am doing something right, that I've done anything right in this mod review, and I'll take that and I will take that to the heart, and I will cherish it. I guess I could say. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and peace out.